नमस्कार, समयभित्रको समयमा यहाँहरूलाई हार्दिक स्वागत छ। आज हामीसँग लुजा माथेमा जो हुनुहुन्छ। लुजाजी काठमाडौँमै जन्मिनुभयो, काठमाडौँमै हुर्किनुभयो र उहाँले चाहिँ नि लन्डन स्कुल अफ इकोनोमिक्सबाट इन्टरनेसनल रिलेसन र जेन्डर पढ्नुभयो र कति युवाहरू बाहिर पढ्न जान्छन् र पढ्न गएर उतै बस्छन्, आफ्नो फ्युचर बनाउँछन्। उहाँ चाहिँ नेपाल फर्किनुभयो र नेपाल फर्किएर उहाँले के गर्नुभयो भन्दाखेरि एउटा अलिकति फरक काम गर्नुभयो। हुन त हरेक कामहरू आफ्नो चाहनाअनुसार फरकै हुन्छन् होइन, तर उहाँले एउटा के गर्नुभयो भने बुक सिरिज, किताबहरूको श्रृङ्खलाबद्ध बुक सिरिज निकाल्नुभयो र अनस्टपेबल वुमेन सिरिज भनेर उहाँले चाहिँ नि 4वटा किताब चाहिँ नि एकैपल्ट पब्लिस गर्नुभएको छ। र यो 4वटा किताब चाहिँ कस्तो छ भन्नुहुन्छ भने हाम्रो जस्तो देशमा जहाँ चाहिँ नि अलिकति यो करेजियस वुमेनहरूको होइन, अलिकति महिला सशक्तिकरणको अथवा भनौँ न अलिकति जीवनीहरू सक्सेसफुल सफलता प्राप्त गरेको मान्छेहरूको जीवनी पढ्नु पऱ्यो भने बाहिरको मान्छेको जीवनी पढाउँदै हुर्काइरहेको हुन्छ। विशेष गरी इङ्ग्लिस पढाउने अङ्ग्रेजी स्कुलहरूमा र नेपालीमै पनि भनौँ न हामीले कति अरूहरूको जीवनी पढिरहेको हुन्छौँ र पढाइरहेको हुन्छौँ। तर कस्तो छ भन्दाखेरि उहाँले यस्तो जीवनीहरू लेख्नुभयो जो महिलाहरू धेरै ठुलो सङ्घर्षबाट आउनुभएको छ र उहाँले चाहिँ सफलता पनि प्राप्त गर्नुभएको छ। आनी छोइङ उहाँले जसले चाहिँ नि गीत गाउनुभयो। अहिले हामी एकदमै गायिकाको रूपमा र असाध्यै सकारात्मक माइन्डको रूपमा हामीले उहाँलाई चिन्छौँ होइन, एकदम पोजिटिभ माइन्डेड हुनुहुन्छ र उहाँले दिएको स्पिचहरू पनि के गर्दाखेरि राम्रो हुन्छ भन्ने खालका कुराहरू गरिरहनु भएको हुन्छ। फुलको आँखामा फुलै संसार गीत गाउनु भएको छ र यसै गरी चाहिँ नि पासाङ लामो शेर्पा जसले चाहिँ नि पहिलोपल्ट सगरमाथा आरोहण गर्नुभयो र अम्बिका श्रेष्ठ जसले चाहिँ नेपालमा महिलाहरू पनि होटल व्यवसाय हुन सक्छन् है, महिलाहरूले प्राइभेट सेक्टरमा आफ्नै संसार बनाउन सक्छन् भन्ने मूल्य मान्यता इस्टाब्लिस गर्नुभयो। ठुलो व्यवसाय जो अहिले हामी माझ हुनुहुन्न, पासाङ लामो पनि हामी माझ हुनुहुन्न र सपना प्रधान मल्ल जो चाहिँ नि न्यायाधीश हुनुहुन्छ सर्वोच्च अदालतमा र उहाँ चाहिँ नि हुनेवाला प्रधान न्यायाधीश पनि हुनुहुन्छ। यस्तो व्यक्तित्वहरूको बाल्यपनलाई समेटेर र उहाँहरूले गरेको स्ट्रगलहरू सङ्घर्षहरूलाई समेटेर चाहिँ उहाँले यो बुक सिरिजहरू किताबहरू चाहिँ श्रृङ्खलाबद्ध रूपमा यसरी चाहिँ उहाँले लेख्नु भएको छ। म स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु सबैभन्दा पहिला त, त्यसपछि किताबको कुरा गरौँला होइन। मलाई यो किताबमा राम्रो लागेको कुरा चाहिँ के छ भने इङ्ग्लिस नेपाली दुवैमा छ क्या होइन। इङ्ग्लिस पढ्नेलाई इङ्ग्लिसमा पनि पढ्न पायो, नेपाली पढ्नेलाई नेपालीमा पनि पढ्न पायो होइन। अब भर्खरै भनौँ न यो एउटा युवा उमेर होइन, लुजा त अब धेरै वर्ष पनि भएको छैन, कसरी यो लेख्नपर्छ भन्ने यो कन्सेप्ट चाहिँ माइन्डमा कसरी आयो लुजा?
सो अब यो कन्सेप्ट चाहिँ अब इन्सपिरेसन चाहिँ मेरो छोरी नै भन्नु पर्ला बिकज अब वी वुड रिड
you have a daughter.
हजुर, I have a daughter and we would read some amazing stories अब यहाँ महिलाहरूको from all around the world. Their books किताबहरू like rebel girlsहरू and we would read their stories and it was so amazing. तर हाम्रो यहाँकै लोकल हिरोहरूको, लोकल महिलाहरूको, लोकल मान्छेहरूको हामीले मार्केटमा पाएन. And so अब I wanted my छोरी to know about हाम्रो आफ्नै मान्छेहरू पनि छ भनेर for her to know that नेपालमा पनि there are these people. So that was how the inspiration हजुर came about.
किनभने आफैले पढ्दा पनि त त्यस्तो पढ्न पाएन नि त नेपालको हिरोहरूको धेरै हो.
हजुर हजुर त्यति पाएन हजुर. I think अलिकति even अब यहाँहरूसँग स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूसँग पनि कुरा गर्दाखेरि a lot of them would know especially हाम्रो पासाङ लामुको अलिअलि चाहिँ आनीको थाहा हुन्थ्यो तर हाम्रो अम्बिकाजीको or सपनाजीको unless I think उहाँहरू स्पेसिफिकली त्यो फिल्ड पढ्नु भइरहेछ भने like hospitality कि law उहाँहरू चाहिँ they didn't really know and they've done so much for अब यो society को लागि, nation को लागि. It's I thought it would be nice for people to know.
कस्तो भने मैले यो सबै पढेँ के है, सबै पढेँ हैन. अनि जस्तो मैले हामीले सुनेको स्टोरीहरू उहाँहरूको हैन, जस्तो आनीकै कुरा गरौँ हैन, उहाँले कति ठाउँ भन्नु पनि भएको छ नि यो कुराहरू. तर यहाँले यस्तो गरेर टक्क यसरी मिलाएर राखिदिनु भएको छ यसमा कि त्यो चाहिँ कथा जस्तो लाग्ने वास्तविकता के.
हजुर
हैन
हजुर।
अहिले भइरहेको रियालिटी उहाँहरूले भोगेको रियालिटीलाई
हजुर।
चाहिँ नि स्टोरी टेलिङको
हजुर,
हुन्छ नि
हजुर।
स्टाइलमा यहाँले जुन
Yes,
राख्नु भएको छ
हजुर।
त्यो चाहिँ नि मलाई यो साह्रै राम्रो
Thank
लाग्यो
you,
हैन र
हजुर,
एउटा
हजुर।
हुन्छ नि पढौँ लाग्ने र उनीहरूलाई यस्तो पनि हुने रहेछ नि त
हजुर,
कति
हजुर।
दुःख पाएको स्टोरीहरू छ
Thank you.
तर उहाँहरू सफल पनि हुनुभएको छ हैन
हजुर।
यो सुरुमा अब यो स्टोरी टेलिङकै उसमा जानुपर्छ
हजुर।
भन्ने चाहिँ कसरी लाग्यो
So storytelling in general, when I first started this, मेरो आफ्नै रिसर्चहरू सुरु गर्दाखेरि like who would I like to write about because एकदम धेरै मान्छे चाहिँ छ महिलाहरू छ to write about. So यो
दुःख पाएको पनि छ सफल पनि छ
हजुर exactly. So choose गर्न it was not easy. तर अब उहाँहरू चाहिँ I was inspired by them growing up कि उहाँको कामहरू मैले देखेको थिएँ or I've gotten the opportunity to meet them. It was one or the other, and I thought that all of these four women चाहिँ family, society, nation सँगै उहाँहरूले impact बनाउनु भएको छ. I think their impact is very, very big, and so that's why it was these four women specifically. यो first installment मा चाहिँ
अरु पनि सोचिरहनु भएको छ
हजुर सोचिरहेको छु.
thinking about
Yes,
them,
yes.
है अरूको बारेमा पनि
Yes,
लेखौँ भनेर
definitely.
किनभने there are many कस्तो स्टोरीहरू भएको
हजुर।
महिला पुरुष अरू पनि
There's-
हुनुहुन्छ
there's
हैन
a
जसको
lot.
चाहिँ नि पढाउनलाई चाहिँ नि
हजुर।
हाम्रो म्याटरहरू बाहिरबाट धेरै ल्याउनु पर्दैन बाहिरको मान्छेको पनि अफकोर्स हामीले पढ्न पर्छ
yes,
हैन
yes.
तर आफ्नै हिरोजहरूलाई पनि त बुझ्न पर्यो चिन्न पर्यो भन्ने त्यो चाहिँ मलाई एकदम राम्रो लागेको जुन कुरा यहाँले लेख्नु पनि भएको छ हैन सो यु कुडन्ट मेट अफकोर्स हाम्रो पासाङ लामो हैन
हजुर,
उहाँ चाहिँ
हजुर,
त्यति बेलै
हजुर।
बित्नुभयो
हजुर,
हैन र अरूलाई चाहिँ यहाँले पर्सनल लेभलमा भेट्नुभयो कुराकानी गर्नुभयो
Yes, once I had the idea and the concept, I'd reached out to them. उहाँहरूसँग कि उहाँहरूको फ्यामिलीहरूसँग I asked for their time and then यो किताबको अलिकति बारेकोमा like why is it so important, why I want to do this भनेर I spoke to them about it, and it was very nice to have them all on board and very supportive and positive about it. हजुर.
Any
So it was
experience
lovely.
like हुन्छ नि इन्ट्रेस्टिङ त्यति बेला उहाँहरूसँग भेट्दाखेरिको
हजुर हजुर
र भनौँ न अम्बिका दिदीबाटै सुरु गरौँ न होइन
हजुर।
सी पास्ट अवे अहिले
It was
होइन तर
हजुर।
यो मेट नि त
हजुर,
भेट्न पाएन त्यति बेला
she was the first person I think I reached out to, and she was very, very excited about the whole project. She was so supportive of it, and it was lovely wasanga just to be able to sit down and talk to her, because when you do your research there will be media ma coverage bhako cha wako interviews haru cha articles, there's a lot of that, but I think to be able to actually speak to them and hear about their own stories personally from them, it makes such a big difference. हजुर, it really makes a difference.
मैले पनि उहाँको चाहिँ मैले अम्बिका श्रेष्ठको
हजुर।
उहाँको चाहिँ यहाँको पढेरै मैले कति थाहा पाएँ कि
हजुर।
उहाँहरूको विवाह भएको उहाँ
हजुर,
बाहिरको यहाँ
हजुर,
होइन
yes,
मान्छेसँग भन्ने
yes,
त्यस्तो कुराहरू चाहिँ
yes.
मलाई आई थिङ्क के उहाँहरूको पढ्नु त पढेको तर पनि यहाँ हुँदाखेरि यति छोटो उसमा चाहिँ यहाँले कस्तो टक 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 मिलाएर
हजुर,
लेख्नु भएको छ
हजुर, हजुर।
कि वाट अबाउट आनी छोइङ
With Annie Choing also, that was very interesting. I'd grown up hearing her song, especially Wako Fulgo Akama. मेरो छोरी पनि she loves that song, and like we would be singing it. So to be able to meet her, it was really beautiful to be able to meet her as well. She's एकदमै strong हुनुहुन्छ, fierce हुनुहुन्छ, and despite what say she's been through a lot. And
Violence को एकदमै
हजुर,
धेरै
हजुर,
उसबाट
हजुर. So
बुझ्नुभयो।
she's been through a lot. Despite that, उहाँले चाहिँ सबैजनासँग she treats everyone with like compassion and kindness, and it was just so nice to like be in her presence and see how she interacts with people, like how she speaks about her own life. She's still very positive about everything, and I think she uses her platform to help those who can't help themselves. Wako chai Arya Tara School, Arogya Foundation. She does so much with that. So she really does a lot. So it was wonderful to be able to like meet her and have her support in this series as well. It
सपना
was
जी
really
पनि
lovely.
हैन
Ajur, it was the same. Ajur, she is also Sapna ji pani. Wako, she's always fought for हाम्रो equality and justice, and I had the opportunity to Forum for Women Law and Development ma intern garnu, and
okay.
so just to be able to observe like how she works was amazing. Wako work ethic it's very, very like nice to see
मेहनत
that.
गर्ने अरू बेला पनि
हजुर,
मैले त्यो
हजुर.
फिल गरेको छु हैन अब लुजा हामीले यो बुकको बारेमा त्यति कुराकानी गऱ्यौँ होइन सो कुड यु प्लिज टेल अस अ लिटल बिट अबाउट योर बाल्यपन हुन्छ नि अबाउट यु
I was born and brought up यही काठमाडौँमा. I was पहिला रुपी स्कुलमा थिएँ, त्यसपछि I was in British school. युनिभर्सिटीको लागि चाहिँ I went to London and त्यसपछि I came.
भनेपछि लन्डनमा पढ्दाखेरिको जस्तो भनौँ न यहाँबाट लन्डन नै पढ्न चाहिँ किन गएको जस्तो अरू ठाउँमा पनि यस्तो चोइसहरू हुन्छ नि त तर because of maybe British school and
that was a part of it, हजुर, but I think also in terms of what I wanted to study, I really wanted to study international relations and पछि gender and globalization. I really wanted to study that, and LSE is renowned, very well known for that, in terms of their courses, in terms of their professors. So I tried.
And you got it.
And also, I mean, it's a lot of hard work. I think you have to get about the grades, पनि it does. But I was
भनेपछि अब यस्तो हुन्छ कि लुजा एउटा काठमाडौँमा जन्मियो होइन जसलाई अब लुजाहरूको उसले त त्यति धेरै दुःखहरू फिल गर्न पनि पाएन होला किनभने अब यतिको उमेरको मान्छेहरूले कति ठाउँमा त हाम्रो बाहिर काठमाडौँ बाहिर कहीँ गएको छ
Yes, हजुर. I have, especially once I came back, I was working EC mode-ma for a while. And EC mode-ma चाहिँ gender team-सँग थिएँ, but the projects that I was working with was the Clean Brick Initiative from the social perspective. This was Vidya Banmali Pradhan. She looks at wako chai त्यो science aspect हुन्थ्यो. And then we have the gender team with that. So there was Kamla Gurung and the team there, which I was a part of, where we would look a little bit more from the social aspect. Mahilaहरूलाई चाहिँ how are they worse affected? यही factoryहरूमा पनि. Because Clean Brick Initiative, the scientific aspect was about how to make it more green and clean. And then, but the social aspect is how are these individuals, families, women, how are they being affected in this informal sector?
महिला र बालबालिकाहरूलाई कस्तो असर परिरहेछ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ त्यसमा चाहिँ हेर्न पायो
there was that, and with that yes, we got Sudar Paschim पनि to यही around Kathmanduहरू पनि. So there was a lot of places that we visited to be able to do some work there.
हैन अब काठमाडौँको मा हुर्केको मान्छे अनि लन्डनमा पढ्यो अनि फेरि ब्याक भएर काठमाडौँ आयो अनि फेरि एकैपल्ट जिल्लाहरू जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ कस्तो लाग्यो?
It's so beautiful. It's very beautiful. But I think in terms like it's not easy. The infrastructure necessarily like China health posts are so it's not easy. But we have a beautiful country.
सजिलो चाहिँ छैन
तर हजुर it's राम्रो चाहिँ छ especially I mean about informal sector when we were doing our work there's a lot of difficulties that मान्छेहरू go through and it's about what we can do.
लु चाहिँ अलिकति हामीलाई छ नि जस्तो लन्डन पढ्दाखेरिको हैन अब अफ कोर्स अब ठुलो युनिभर्सिटी भयो हैन लन्डन स्कुल अफ इकोनोमिक्स हैन त एउटा त त्यही नै उनी भइहाल्यो ल धेरै ठुलो अरूले जस्तो स्ट्रगल गर्दै पढ्न त परेन अब सिधै त्यहाँ गयो पढ्यो त्यो सबै कुराहरू छँदैछ तर अलिकति के त्यसमा त्यहाँ बस्दाखेरिका अलिकति त्यस्तो केही कुराहरू जो चाहिँ नि हामीलाई त्यो स्मरणहरू भन्छ नि अविस्मरणीय क्षणहरू भन्छ के नेपालीमा हैन.
So I think I mean you do get homesick. I think त्यो चाहिँ हुन्छ. I think being away from your family, being away from your थाहा भएको साथीभाइहरू like you do get homesick, but I think once you start making once you start making साथी slowly and once you start studying and you get caught up in that helps. अब लन्डन पनि homesick चाहिँ अलिकति भयो बिगिनिङमा भएको थियो. Also I think उता त 3 बजे नै it gets dark विन्टरमा त हजुर अन्ध्यारो हुन्छ. यहाँ चाहिँ एटलिस्ट 5:30-6 बजेसम्म त it's nice like उता त बिहान उठ्दाखेरि पनि there's no घाम क्लासबाट निस्किँदाखेरि पनि घाम हुँदैन थियो. So that was it took a little bit to get used to. अर्को चाहिँ London is a very big city. I think हाम्रो compared to हाम्रै काठमाडौँ नै. So to get around, to learn about how to move around, how to live, survive there, it was an interesting process. University halls may thiye, but like even then it's a learning process. So it was a very interesting
त्यस्तो केही
process.
कुराहरू जो चाहिँ हामीलाई सेयर गर्नलाई अझ हुन्छ नि
हजुर
यङ जेनेरेसनहरू कति जान चाहन्छ नि त हैन त्यस्तो बाहिर जान चाहनेहरूको लागि
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's not easy, especially it takes a little while in the beginning to get used to it. But I think as you become familiar with the system, it does help you. And just I think it's just about trying to remain positive and like being open to asking for help or asking questions, and that's how you learn.
त्यो पनि अहिले चाहिँ कस्तो छ भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो कति कुराहरू जानेकै हुँदैन क्या अहिलेको जेनेरेसनले हैन अनि एकैपल्ट बाहिर जान्छ अनि चिया पकाउन पनि जानेको हुँदैन खाना बनाउन पनि जानेको हुँदैन हैन त्यो त खास स्किल त अलिकति डेभलप गर्नै पर्ने हो तर त्यहाँ गएपछि नि एकैपल्ट आफैले गर्न पर्दाखेरि चाहिँ धेरैलाई गाह्रो भएको पनि पाएँ के त्यस्तो केही फिल भयो हुन त अब कलेजमा पसेको हुनाले त्यस्तो धेरै गर्न त परेन होला तै पनि
But I mean I did find that Ajay, that's very true in terms of even washing I thought maybe like हामीलाई मात्रै थाहा नभएको like maybe to washing machine in a certain way to use it. तर मेरो अब त्यही बनाएकै साथीहरू पनि they'll be calling their आमा बाउ कसरी गर्ने कसरी चलाउने भनेर. So I think it's a worldwide thing. I think it's the initiative that you also take that yourself to learn while you're at home only also. So it's not just हामी like यहाँबाट गएर over there like there's so many things we don't know maybe to cook or like do the laundry, it's a worldwide thing, and I think as a youngster it's an initiative we have to take like ourselves.
त्यहाँ बस्दाखेरि नेपालको चाहिँ अलि मिस हुने कुरा चाहिँ के हुन्थ्यो
मिस हुने कुरा I think it was the dal bhat. I really did miss that, so I would always look for really nice Nepali like restaurants so yeah I think definitely that, and of course family.
किनभने त्यो सालमा जे खाइरह्यो त्यही खान मन लाग्ने रहेछ के हैन हामी त अब दाल भात नखाइकन हाम्रो हुँदैन भन्ने हुन्छ नि त है अब युथहरु हैन युवाहरु अहिले चाहिँ धेरै जसो नेपालमा बस्नै चाहदैन के
I think opportunity or chance थियो भने they would want to stay, but this is home. Yes, you do want to explore the world and experience that. That's one aspect. But I think it's यहाँ पनि अब सजिलो छैन. I think in terms of the infrastructure, in terms of the opportunities, त्यो पनि हुनु पर्यो for them to be attracted to stay. So त्यो नभएर I think that's why a lot of youngsters would look for a future outside, because their growth seems better, growth seems more better rather than here. So I think other infrastructure.
But are you back, right?
Yes, I am back. Yes. So I think experience ko lagi, work experience ko lagi, it's definitely good. You definitely learn a lot. But I definitely wanted to come back here because with my background also in international relations, gender pani, and I think in Nepal that this is a place where we do need to talk about it, discuss it. But tapaile pani garnu bhako just as a feminist, it's very important to have the dialogue, the discussion, and for people to come back and be able to like support the work that is being done here. And so I knew I wanted to come back.
फेरि जाने त्यस्तो बाहिर सेटल हुने त्यस्तो कहिले पनि सोचेन
No,
है
not right now.
लुजा यस्तो हुन्छ नि एज अ एउटा भर्खरको युवा हैन जसले चाहिँ नि त्यहाँ गएर जेन्डर पनि पढ्यो इन्टरनेशनल रिलेसन छँदैछ जेन्डर पनि पढ्यो हैन यो जेन्डर पढ्नु र नपढ्दाखेरिको बीचको हुन्छ नि त्यो स्टडी गर्दा र त्यो भन्दा अगाडिको बीचको फरक चाहिँ आफैले भित्र चाहिँ के त्यस्तो चेन्जेस चाहिँ के पायो
Wow, that's a very good question. Not many people ask this question, Ajay, but it does make a very big difference.
Is it?
For me, I found that before I actually specifically studied your gender as a course, there are questions you don't even think about asking. You know the issues, the inequality issues, like what they are, but the specific questions that you learn or like that you start becoming aware of once you study this, it gives you a different awareness on the topic. I mean, in any development field, there's a lot of terminologies. Gender ma pani, I learned so many more new terms, like and how to describe certain words or feelings that we might all feel or know, but we don't know how to put it into words. And I think studying that really helped do that. One that really stuck with me is the term intersectionality by Kimberly Crenshaw. So I think this really captured the different layers of like oppression and disadvantage that women or people feel, and
within women also intersectionality
नै हुन्छ हजुर because of there's the societal issues, there's gender issues नै हुन्छ, religion, everything. So there were so many different layers to it that we might also not be aware of. But to have studied it, like you become more sensitive and aware to it.
पढ्नुभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ यहाँलाई त्यति त्यो कुरा फिल पनि भएको थिएन, तर पढिसकेपछि चाहिँ यु फिल लाइक वुमेन भित्रको पनि हैन डाइभर्सिटीहरू है हामीले त्यो कुरा एकदम बुझ्न र व्यवहारमा लागू गर्न अभ्यास गर्न पनि एकदमै जरुरी छ, किनभने हाम्रो चाहिँ महिला भनेपछि महिला भने जस्तो हुन्छ नि, कहाँको महिला, कस्तो महिला, अपर्च्युनिटी पाएको महिला हो कि होइन, कस्तो ठाउँमा जन्मेको, कस्तो ठाउँमा हुर्केको, कुन इथनिक कम्युनिटीको हैन,
there's so many
एज
things
ग्रुपको,
and even education can affect that. So there's so many different layers.
त्यो हामीले त्यस्तोमा चाहिँ गर्नु नै पर्छ र पुरुषभित्रको पनि विविधता भन्छ कि हैन, डाइभर्सिटी, किनभने पुरुष मात्रै भनेर पुरुषहरू यस्तो हैन नि, कहाँको पुरुष, कस्तो पुरुष हैन, अवसर पाएको पुरुष हो कि नपाएको पुरुष हो है, यो कुराहरू मद्दत गर्यो, त्यस्तो कुराहरू चाहिँ हैन एकदम भेरी इन्ट्रेस्टिङ। अब त्यस पछाडि यो इन्टरनेसनल रिलेसन जुन छ नि हैन, हाम्रो इन्टरनेसनल रिलेसनको उसमा पनि कति कुराहरू छ नि त, हाम्रो त अब जियो पोलिटिक्सदेखि लिएर यहाँ धेरै कुराहरू छ हैन। सो दुईटा पढ्दाखेरि चाहिँ अहिले आफूले प्र्याक्टिसमा चाहिँ अलिकति जेन्डरको बढी भइरहेछ कि इन्टरनेसनल रिलेसनको कुरा चाहिँ बढी अलिकति?
इन्टरनेसनल रिलेसन्सकोमा पनि भएको थियो। आई वाज विथ नेपाल इन्डिया चेम्बर अफ कमर्स फर अ लिटल बिट, कमर्स एन्ड इन्डस्ट्री, एन्ड त्यहाँ चाहिँ वी ह्याड अ प्रोजेक्ट ट्राइङ टु कनेक्ट द स्पिरिचुअल सर्किट्स बिट्विन Nepal and India. So they actually came out with a coffee table book on 5 circuits between Nepal and India. So this is while Mrs. Srijana Rana was president. While we worked on a project where we developed this. So we connected our experts from Nepal and India. So it was really interesting to see that connection between the two countries, like as the experts spoke to each other also. It was really wonderful to see that. So yes, international relations ma pani, it has, yes, pani bhairachha, but I think when it came to these books, it was a lot more gender related. But yes.
यो किताब चाहिँ अब नेपालले छाप्यो हैन, नेपालले जुन चाहिँ एउटा यहाँको रेपुटेड पब्लिकेसन हाउस हो है। अब यो 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 लेख्ने पहिला नै छाप्ने कुराहरू भइसकेपछि लेखा हो कि पहिला लेखिसकेपछि अनि पब्लिश गर्ने पब्लिसर खोजे?
So पहिला चाहिँ I had the idea and I wanted to write these books, but because this is also मलाई एकदमै नयाँ field to write children's books, because for me it was about report writing पहिला. So this was very, very different. And so एउटा draft भएपछि मेरो, I did reach out हाम्रो नेपालयसँग to Miss Saijan Maske, and I shared the draft. And also this is their उहाँहरूको पनि first time into a children's book series. So this is their first time in children's book series, but they were also very interested in the idea and the topic of it. So it was, I learned a lot Warasanga Pani, like working with them. They connected me with Mr. Praveen Adhikari Pani, who's translated these books. And so it was a very interesting process, because I had to learn to take a step back alikati, and because of research you're putting all the facts out there. It's just getting the facts down, trying to put like the information there. Over here chai siano bachako perspective bata we had to try and see it. And because in all of their books there's a lot of very heavy topics, gender inequality, domestic violence like
it's very sensitive issue,
like rights issues also to children. How do you talk about rights? Menstrual taboos. So there are a lot of very different heavy topics. So it was trying to put it in terms that maybe children would understand, but that they can ask about, like, what does this mean? And they can start having a discussion, but also not something that will overwhelm them. I think with Nepalaya, they were very supportive of this idea. They have been wanting to get into children's book, the sector, for a while. That I think it was wonderful to work with them. With Miss Saijan Maske, she was very supportive of this. And she also loved the idea about हाम्रो यो unstoppable woman को and how we could develop it.
हजुर यस्तो पनि हुन्छ होला किनभने अब हाम्रो वुमेन पब्लिसरहरू एकदम कम हुन्छ नि त होइन सो उहाँलाई चाहिँ अलिकति यस्तो लेख्न लाग्यो भनेपछि अलिकति फरक चाहिँ हामीले जुन जेन्डरको कुरा गर्छौँ नि काहीँ न काहीँ यसको असरहरू प्रभावहरू त होइन त्यो त हुन्छ नै अब लुजा है अब यो एजमा होइन एउटा यो त क्रिएटिभ वर्क हो नि त होइन यो त गएर इन्टरभ्यू मात्रै गराएको छैन नि यसभित्र त कति कुराहरू यु टक्ड अबाउट लाइक यस्तो सेन्सिटिभ इस्युहरू पनि हेर्न पर्यो मेन्सुरेसनको कुराहरू छ मेन्टल हेल्थको कुराहरू हुन्छ नि काहीँ कुरा लिङ्केजेस छ नि त कतिपय ठाउँमा होइन जस्तो आनीकै केसमा त्यो बुवाआमाको हुँदाखेरि फेरि कहिलेकाहीँ कति सेन्सिटिभ हुनपर्छ नि उहाँहरूको झगडाको मात्रै कुरा गर्दा यो त यस्तो हुने रहेछ नि भनेर अर्कै तरिकाले लिँदैला फेरि सामान्य रहेछ भने यस्तो यस्तो कुराहरू होला भन्ने त्यो सेन्सिटिभिटी के अनि कसरी त्यो लेख्दाखेरि गाह्रो चाहिँ हाउ डिड यु म्यानेज
Yes, because there are a lot of sensitive topics, right? So Esma, it took a lot of drafts. I think initially it was about what I learned from them, from their interviews. But tapaile bannubhako jasto, there is a lot about them that we can find online. So the research they huncha, but actually speaking to them, you to a certain extent you can understand what they went through or what they're feeling. And I think that one-on-one does make a very big difference to actually understand the space.
अब बुकहरू त आयो होइन यस्तो राम्रो सिरिजहरू आछ अब यसको युटिलाइजेसन अब कसरी यो चाहिँ कसरी गइरहेछ होइन एउटा मार्केटमा गएर पढेर बाबुआमाले किनेर लगेर बच्चाहरूलाई दिने मा मात्रै लिमिटेड गर्न पनि नहुने खालको जस्तो लाग्छ के केही इनिसिएटिभहरू यसमा केही कुरा केही सुरुवात भएको छ
Yes, so हाम्रो Nepalaya and Miss Saijan Maske, they have a pleasure book concept. So the idea of why it was bilingual also is about not just Kathmanduma but across Nepalma for the children to be able to read about these women and to be inspired by them. They're all trailblazers, pioneers, and they didn't let any hurdles or obstacles stop them. With Miss Pasang Lamu Sherpa, it took her 4 attempts to reach, but she didn't let anything stop her. With Ani Pani, like she didn't let all that negativity eat at her. She's still such a positive, confident person. Miss Ambika Shrestha and Miss Sapna Pradhan Malla Pani, they've been through a lot, but they didn't let anything stop them. They didn't let that no, or they didn't let people's negativity hold them back. And so with that pleasure book concept, I hope that children across Nepal will be able to be inspired and follow their dreams.
स्कुलहरुमा स्कुल इन्टरेक्सनहरु
स्कुलको इन्टरेक्सन हजुर स्कुलमा पनि इन्टरेक्सन्सहरु भइराछ the schools have been very interested and the students themselves have also received it very well, which is nice. They've had a lot of questions about these women, I think, and a lot of them have shared also, but they thought they knew like these women from what they have heard or learnt about them, but actually reading these stories, there's so much more depth that they have learnt about these women. It's been nice to hear that.
यस्तो कुराहरु चाहिँ अलिकति हाम्रो करिकुलमहरुमा पनि राख्नु पर्यो कि अब एजुकेसनको उसमा बच्चैदेखि उनीहरुले पढ्छ नि त हैन यो त अनिवार्य रूपले नै पढ्न परेपछि अनि धेरै कुराहरु यो चाहिँ कस्तो अलि सेन्सिटिभिटी पनि अपनाएको सक्सेस स्टोरी दुःख पाएको कुराहरु कस्तो अर्कै खालको छ के यो मलाई पढ्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो भएर नै मलाई कुरा गरौँ जस्तो लाग्यो किन किताबहरु त धेरै पढिन्छ नि त हैन तर यो चाहिँ अलिकति डिफरेन्ट नै लाग्यो किनभने एउटा त एकदमै यङ केटीले लेखेको सिधा कुरा भन्दाखेरि हैन जो चाहिँ नि अर्कै क्षेत्रको मान्छे हो हैन जसले चाहिँ इन्टरनेशनल रिलेसन पढ्यो यहाँले चाहिँ धेरै जसो हजुर बुवालाई यसमा उ गर्नु भएको छ कि हैन उहाँलाई चाहिँ नि एकदम एक्नोलेज गर्नु भएको छ खास हजुर बुवाको बारेमा अलिकति बताइदिनु न बुवा आमा हजुर बुवा
हजुर बाजे चाहिँ when we were growing up, I think यसमा पनि अलिकति I have put हाम्रो acknowledgements-मा, but he also had a love for storytelling, and especially Dayaram Bhakta Mathema, my grandfather, he had a love for storytelling, and हामी सानो हुँदाखेरि बहिनी र मलाई he would share a lot of Wakoi childhood stories. And so it was very interesting to learn that. And I think the love for stories came from there. and ama ba pani they're very very supportive.
कस्तो लागेको भने दुई तीनटा कुरा के लुजाको
हजुर।
एउटा कुरा चाहिँ एउटा त्यो लेखनको ब्याकग्राउन्डबाट आएको मान्छे पनि होइन अर्को चाहिँ हैन पढाइको कुराहरू पनि अर्कै र अनि यो कुराहरू चाहिँ नि लेख्न चाह्यो हैन त्यो आफैमा एउटा राम्रो सुरुवात हो जस्तो लाग्छ कि मलाई है अनि त्यस पछाडि अब अलिकति फ्युचर प्लानहरू किनभने हामी सबैलाई कतिलाई नै मान्छेले हजुरबुवाहरूले हजुरमुवाहरूले हैन आमाहरूले बुवाहरूले कथाहरू सुनाउँदै हुर्काएको हुन्छ नि त हैन तर सबैलाई लेख्न त गाह्रो हुन्छ नि त हैन तर रुजाले चाहिँ हैन मेरो हजुरबुवाले यस्तो कुरा सुनाएको थियो मैले चाहिँ त्यसलाई क्यारी गर्नुपर्छ र म आफैले लेख्नुपर्छ
But even with me, I think अब मेरो own fear of failure पनि थियो. Like with writing these books, I was like, I don't know, मैले यो गर्नु सक्छु कि सक्दैन भनेर त्यो you have that अलिकति, but I think this is where अब मेरो आमाको support or like my dadको support, you know, like just to be able to discuss this with them and like, you know, for them to be supportive and positive about it, that helps you break past that barrier and take that step forward that, okay, I can try it. There's the fear of failure, fear of rejection. Maybe like if it's not
publisher नपाउने हो कि
so you know there's a lot of fear चाहिँ हुन्छ, but I think sometimes you have to be able to take that step or that leap of faith alikati and just try like and hope for a positive outcome. But again, it's like that resilience. Amro, with all of these women, they all had that resilience. They might have had closed doors, they might have had a lot of no's, but they still persevered.
अब यो किताब लेख्नु अगाडि र पछाडिको चाहिँ के फरक हुँदो रहेछ?
Wow, very good question. I think what has been really interesting after the books have come out and schools are my interaction हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ the questions and the feedback and just the discussion with the students. It's been amazing. The children these days, I think the way that they think, I don't even know if we thought like that growing up. Alikati, in one of the schools, they actually asked me, "Have you been through, like, what any of like you know? Have you been through something similar?" And yes, I think in terms of the way the feedback from the children and like what they have asked, they've been very interested not only in these individuals and their life stories, but they've also been interested about so many children ask about even like the publishing aspect themselves. To see the children's aspirations, Renee, has been very, very interesting to see that. And it's for me, I think before and after is the interaction with the children.
Hey?
Interaction with the children.
अरूहरूले पनि अब आफन्तहरूले एप्रिसिएट गर्ने गर्ने त्यस्तोमा पनि अलिकति अलि फरक फिल भएर
That's lovely, हजुर, yes, but I think especially from the students and the kids, because this is for them, that has been the main impact, I think, that I really, really am grateful for. Yes, हाम्रो साथीभाइहरूबाट पनि like they did share, like I thought I knew these women भनेर चाहिँ भन्नुभएको थियो, you know, because we've heard about them, like, but यो किताब पढ्दाखेरि चाहिँ there was so much more that they learned about these women भनेर चाहिँ
उहाँहरूको सफरिङहरू उहाँहरूको ह्याप्पिनेसहरू सबै छ नि त यसमा त है. अनि अर्को कुरा चाहिँ के जस्तो बुक निकाल्नेहरूलाई कस्तो हुन्छ भने सुरुमा आफ्नो किताब आउँदाखेरि हैन यस्तो हेर्यो नाम हेर्ने हैन त्यस्तो खालको अलिकति त्यस्तो खालको केही एक्सपिरियन्स?
It was really, really, the whole process I think was very, very fun for me. Like it was, I learned a lot. This was my first time writing a book and a children's book, writing in that sector. So Mr. Praveen Adhikari, he did help me a lot in terms of translation dekhi pani, like the support he provided in terms of when I had writer's block or when I was uncertain about things. He's an editor, writer, sabai on his own also. And so that was really, really interesting. And to work with the artist. Children's book ma chai artist.
So
I got to work with 3 artists here. So हाम्रो Miss Ambika Shresthaको bookमा it was Mr. Prakash Ranjit, हाम्रो Ani Koma and हाम्रो Sapna Jikoma चाहिँ it was Shaili Malla, and Hamro Pasang Lamukoma it was Nuja Shakir. So they're all young, like upcoming artists, and all of their work is beautiful. But I'd never worked with like artists before, so to have that, to discuss with them the vision, the collaboration, and to collaborate with them on it.
Your creation on
It was really, really nice. So the process pani, it was very like new for me. But they shared about initial discussion by Pachi, they shared about storyboard just like they shared, and then they worked individually on the illustrations. And so it's a gradual process, but to see it all come together, like in the end, it was really wonderful.
It's so great to learn, you know. एउटा आफ्नो बच्चाको लागि बच्चाको कारणले सुरु गरेको कुरा कति धेरै बच्चाहरूलाई काम लाग्यो नि त यो त हैन एउटा यु स्टार्टेड फर किनभने ला मेरो छोरीले यस्तो क्वेशनहरु गरिरहेछ यस्तो चाहिन्छ होला भनेर हैन तर अब अहिले कति बच्चाहरूले चाहिँ यो पढ्न पायो है अब अरु यस्तै खालको केही फ्युचर प्लान चाहिँ के छ
फ्युचर प्लान्सहरु I would like to continue अब यो Unstoppable Women series हजुर not just about women but men also because there are so many inspiring women हजुर to write about अब प्रोसेसमा भइराछ अहिले but hopefully it will
इन्गेज हुनु पर्यो है सबै कुराहरु उहाँहरुको यो यस्तो काम गर्न थालेपछि फेरि मेन्टल इन्गेजमेन्ट एकदम धेरै हुन्छ नि भेट्नु पर्यो त्यो गर्नु पर्यो फेरि यो लेखौं त्यो लेखौं हैन कति कुराहरु अब एउटा यस्तो युथ भनौं न अहिलेको हुन्छ नि अब एउटा नयाँ जेनेरेसन है अब अहिलेको अलिकति युथहरुमा चाहिँ अलिकति फ्रस्ट्रेसनहरु अलिकति डिप्रेसनहरु अलिकति बढी देखिन्छ के सजेस्ट गर्नुहुन्छ यङ जेनेरेसनलाई
This is a very good question and I think what I found हाम्रो अम्बिकाजी सँगै भेट्दाखेरि नै what I found about उहाँको जेनेरेसनको मान्छेहरु they're so present in the moment and I think हाम्रो generation even like हाम्रो generation but there's so many distractions and we're not as present in the moment as we should be and I think it's something about just appreciating like what you have in front of you being present in the moment and not letting the distractions constantly get at you I think to be able to find something you have to find something that gives you that inner peace
लुजा हाम्रो जेनेरेसनलाई चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भने नि हामीलाई कति दुःख थियो हैन गाउँबाट आयो के गर्यो काठमाडौँमा स्ट्रगल गर्यो हैन र पनि त सबै स्टोरीहरु हेर्नु न यहाँ हैन अब त्यस्तै त छ नि कति अब तर यही जन्मेको यही हुर्केको भनौं न शहरमा जन्मेको अथवा एकदमै वेल फ्यामिली जसले चाहिँ धेरै दुःख पनि गर्नु परेन झन् त्यस्तो युवाहरुलाई झन् चाँडो किन त्यस्तो भइराछ भन्ने चाहिँ एउटा त्यो क्वेशन पनि हो के हैन धेरै कुराहरु सहन नसक्ने के उनीहरु तुरुन्तको तुरुन्तै उनीहरुलाई एकदम गाह्रो हुने हैन त्यस्तो खालको त्यति शेयरिङहरु पनि हुन्छ होला नि त कति सफरिङहरु है त्यस्तो चाहिँ एकदम धेरै बढी देखिन्छ के अहिले अलिकति समस्या चाहिँ छ तर अब यसलाई कसरी के गर्ने हैन अहिले न्यू जेनेरेसनलाई एउटा एज अ क्रिएटिभ वर्क गरिरहेको युथको हिसाबले व्हाट डु यु सजेस्ट
I guess I'd like to go back alikati to that intersectionality issue I think that everybody has their own difficulties and the issues that they have to deal with. I think Baira Batajai, it can look very happy and like positive and easy. That it's not necessarily like that. Sabai janako different issues and difficulties sai bhaira huncha. I think one, it's really important to again find your inner peace alikati and two to find that support system alikati I think to be able to talk with your family key close friends or sanga can make a very big difference because if you keep it internally inside too much also that can eat away at you so I think that we cannot take someone's life experiences in a light manner or say that they had it easy because everybody is going through different things that we don't know about and so yes I think trying to find that inner peace yourself and getting that support from your family and friends it's very important
अर्को चाहिँ कस्तो छ भने अहिलेको जेनेरेसन र अलिकति अगाडिको जेनेरेसनमा हाम्रो जेनेरेसनमा पनि कस्तो ग्याप छ के कति कुराहरु छ नि है कति कुराहरुमा ग्याप छ अनि तिमीहरुको पालामा त हामी यस्तो थियौ भन्ने नि अहिलेको जेनेरेसन
yes हजुर
अनि ठिकै छ त्यो गरेर देखाउनु त हामीले त्यस्तो स्पेसहरु देऊ न त अहिले भन्ने अहिलेको जेनेरेसनले हैन त्यस्तो पनि छ के यो जेनेरेसन ग्यापलाई मेट्न पनि एउटा ठुलो एउटा च्यालेन्ज जस्तो लाग्छ
I think because the world has become a smaller place also with globalization with the social media with like the internet the world has become a smaller place and so everything is scrutinized also like a lot more everything is and I don't know, people might not feel that they can have that like open discussion in space. Maybe like our parents' good generation where they felt that they could or not. So
एकदम इन्डिभिजुअल भयो नि त अहिले
yes, it's become very individual. Yes,
इन्डिभिजुअल भयो अनि कस्तो भयो भने हामीले उनीहरूको कुरा नै सुन्न नपाउने उनीहरूले हाम्रो कुरा सुन्न नपाउने हैन त्यो ग्याप पनि एकातिर भयो अनि कस्तो छ भन्दाखेरि बच्चाहरूले चाहिँ नि बाबुआमाले हामीलाई बुझेन भन्ने बाबुआमाले चाहिँ बच्चाहरूले नै हामीले सोचे जस्तो गरेन भएन उनीहरूले नै बुझेन भन्ने त्यो यो ग्याप चाहिँ नि एकदमै धेरै छ के
there is a little bit. I think there's a lot of changes that have happened, and I think they've said with like social media also, our attention span has got a lot less also, or our attention span and like our tolerance and stuff is decreased also, and I think this is something that we have to have an awareness of about, like listening to each other. Tapaile भन्नुभएको जस्तै to have that conversation and dialogue.
नेपालमै बसेर गर्न सक्ने कुराहरू चाहिँ के छ युथको लागि युवाको लागि?
But I'm not an expert on this, so I'm not sure if I can answer this question very well. But for the youth, I think it's about creating the opportunities for the youth. I think the government and private sector have to work together on this to be able to create a space for them. And where their voice can be heard, one, and where they actually have good opportunities.
हैन किनभने अब पढ्यो राम्रो स्कुल पनि पढ्यो सबै कुराहरू छ हातमा तर उनीहरूले गर्ने ठाउँहरू छैन नि त त्यो अवसरको कारणले पनि कति चाहिँ हैन गर्न नसकिरहेको अवस्था पनि छ लुजा अब हामी कार्यक्रमको अलि अन्तिम अन्तिममा छौं हैन मलाई एकदम खुसी लागेको छ कि यस्तो क्रिएटिभ मान्छे जसले चाहिँ यस्तो बुकहरू लेखिरहनु भएको छ र लेख्ने प्लान पनि छ हैन यस्तो मान्छेसँग कुरा गर्न पाउँदाखेरि खुसी पनि लागेको छ यङ जेनेरेसनले त्यो गरोस् भने दुई तीनटा कुराहरू छ के बुकहरू लेख्ने भने चाहिँ इन्फर्मेसन बाहिर ल्याउने उहाँहरूको बारेमा जानकारी बाहिर ल्याउने मात्रै हैन आफूलाई आफूसम्म भएको क्रिएटिभिटीहरुको कुरा पनि हो एउटा अर्को चाहिँ रिलिज गर्ने कुरा पनि हो भन्छ कि लेख्ने भने चाहिँ त्यो कुराहरू पनि हो भन्छ हैन सो व्हाट डु यु सजेस्ट है अब केही कुराहरू भन्नु छ अन्तिममा जस्तो कसैलाई पनि हैन त्यो युथलाई हुन सक्छ अथवा गार्जियनहरुलाई हुन सक्छ
So there's one quote Dr. Seussको that really stuck with me is the more you read, the more you know, the more you know, the more places you go. So I think that reading is very important, and it also really captures the importance of, especially for the young children, also the importance of education and just studying, and just to be, it makes you so aware of like the whole world around you. That it is very, very important. And from what I've learned from these women, like writing their stories, is don't be scared to follow your passion and dreams. There can be difficulties and hurdles in anyone's life, in your life, but always find a way forward.
सानो हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ यहाँले चाहिँ धेरै किताबहरू पढ्नुहुन्थ्यो के थियो?
हजुर धेरै किताबहरू पढ्थे
अनि अहिले
पनि I do read हजुर I do read a lot. So in between, I used to love paila fiction kitabharu matrai, and at one point it was then all non-fiction, especially autobiographies. Now it's a mixture of both. I still really like to read about Harry Potter, the stories, so that was one that we had growing up. I still enjoy that, but I do like to read a lot. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, I think.
अहिलेसम्म पढेको जीवनीहरुमा छ नि त्यस्तो बायोग्राफीहरुमा अलिकति इन्स्पायरिङ त्यस्तो एकदमै कुनै
Michelle Obama. Waku book was very, very well written and very inspiring. Waku चाहिँ एकदमै, it really stuck with me.
Yes, thank you, Luja.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much
for coming and sharing your experience.
Thank you.
So all the best.
Thank you for having me.